Evening one and all. Right, I did a video a little while ago on twin flames, soulmates, which some of you haven't liked, and this is basically to go into a little bit more depth and detail. I stand by what I said, trying to complete ourselves with another person, being two halves trying to make a whole, right? If that person goes, you go back to being a half. Or trying to complete yourself, make yourself feel good enough almost in things you do, things you're trying to achieve, chasing that job, wanting that new car, whatever it is, achieving a certain level of fitness. Once you get to that point, you think you're going to feel better, you're going to feel whole, complete in yourself, having achieved what it is that you think was stopping you feeling the way that you know you should be, right? But no material objects or things or other people will make you feel complete and whole within yourself. Only reconnecting with you and the divine energy within you will do that, right? I stand by that. But of course we have soulmates. There are other people we come to this journey, this chapter of our lives with, and we come together attached by a thread almost, and it matters not the distance in time or space we're apart, that thread will continue to connect us. And when we find our soulmate, we're able to feel whole around them, we're able to be ourselves. But unless you're a full version of yourself, you would attach that completion onto them, and that just leads to worries and trauma down the road, right? So when we come, we come to learn, to experience, and perhaps there's a certain lesson that we need to learn in this life, or we want to learn, and our soulmate will help us to do so. So it doesn't always necessarily end up that we stay together. Sometimes we need to learn separation. Sometimes we need to learn the hard way, right? But that will never break that thread between us. That will never break that love. That will always remain. Think of it like a pair of socks, a pair of gloves, right? A pair of gloves comes in a pair, to where you don't just chuck any odd. You've got your glove, you, that fits your hand, right? You don't just chuck any other glove on the other hand. Doesn't go, doesn't match, doesn't suit. You need that matching glove. And it may be a harmonizing vibrational frequency that this other person is, or it might be the other end of the scale, the reverse side, the mirror, the other side, the upside down side, right? But you need the pair, and the gloves are attached by that cord, right? So it doesn't matter if you lose one. If it's supposed to come back to you in this life, it will. And if not, you'll see each other again when you leave this life and return to source, before you decide whether you need to come back, how you're going to come back, and so on. So of course I believe in soulmates. I'm not, it was a little bit heartless, the previous video. I have my soulmate, my wife, and I don't know what the future holds. We're apart, and I'm accepting slowly that it's what is best for her. So I love her enough to know that if being around me causes her pain, she's better off not being with me, right? But I'll never stop loving her. That attachment will never leave. And going forward in life, that might be difficult for people to understand and accept. But a soulmate is connected to you in a unique way, and you can't cut that thread. Maybe you can, but I don't want to, right? So yeah, of course there are other people we can connect with on other levels, but that thread, that being we come here with an agreement to do certain things with in certain ways to help each other to learn and grow, that is one being, and that is your soulmate. And if you have one, you'll know. And even if after a lifetime of being apart, you'll still know, and you'll still know that that thread is connected. Really need to get a decent camera. I'm using my phone. But for now, doing the best I can do, right? Making use of what I have, recycling the old and all that, and giving as much time as I can to make these videos. Maybe one day I'll be able to afford a decent camera and how to edit my videos and things like that. Spend a bit of time, have actually a bit of time, other than trying to fit recording a video into 5 minutes in the evening. And yeah, I am where I am. I accept that. I appreciate that. I'm thankful for that. I know not what tomorrow brings, but I'm excited to experience it. And I'm grateful for every experience I've had that has led me this far. I can say that from the bottom of my heart. As with all, there will be dark days in life, there will be negative emotions felt, right? What we focus on, we grow. Who are you going to be? What are you going to focus on? I am on a journey to becoming my greatest version. I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm compassionate. I am. Namaste.